How's it going, everyone? I'm back with more Bastion, and today we'll be moving on into the wild unknown, and I will be changing weapons first off, because I feel like it. I'm just gonna go with the Sail Hammer and the War Machete.
Kid's ready to slice him up and pound him to bits if they get in his way.
Indeed. Anyway, let's go.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
So the first thing we're gonna talk about is this thing.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
This is something called a proving ground, which are basically trials for certain weapons that can get you some neat rewards.
The Breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Splat.
He's
Never get
focused. He's armed. And he's off.
I already messed up.
Perfect shot
Fantastic.
just happens in a flash.
But I'm not very good with the bow, if I may be perfectly honest. There we go.
Puts on the right solid performance.
Yeah. Maybe prize of 40. So we can get a tome for the weapon that is really good, but I'm not really going to be aiming to get the highest scores on these things. I will be showing them off, though, just for the heck of it. But don't expect me to ace them. Because, to be honest, I kind of don't care.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
And I have to go all the way back to continue 2 more stages. Because I don't have a forge. So those items I picked up aren't very useful. Oh, so, yeah, we can get info on the Bastion.
The Bastion. Caelandia's safe haven. Once the highest point in the city. Too bad it wasn't finished before the calamity struck.
Meh. And where we're gonna go to...
The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is.
So let's head here in hopes of finding a core. I don't remember the load times being this long. Yeah, whatever.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
So we're gonna just search through here. This is just full of
somebody gets
straight
to the
lines.
core before the kid. Floor starts giving way under the lightest step.
Yeah, they may seem like a pleasant little stroll, as the name suggests, but nope. Things turn frantic right off the bat as I fall. And things just start crumbling underneath you. It's quite frantic for being such a what was such a peaceful area, huh? Irony. Anyway. Just moving through, try not to get all over. And that's a flamethrower. Flamethrowers do a lot of damage at close range. They can also hit enemies. And I fell. Got that. Yeah, that can happen sometimes in the stage, so be careful. Anyway.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
I love this narrator. Okay.
Sky bridges link the path together.
Yeah, sky bridges. These are basically just
one of them bridges whips the kid
jump points. And over here, over the very inner walkway, we got
a spyglass.
A spyglass.
Like the ones they use to search the stars. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
I mean, it works so far in our age. Anyway.
But calamity changed everything. even where the wind blows.
How does the calamity change how, like, tides work? Was this so bad that it altered this planet's very climate? Because if so, that is surprisingly impressive considering it's implied to have just happened overnight.
We can do it again. But the question is...
It's very strange.
Who else could have taken the core?
Yeah, now this reveal for who else could have taken the core, I find quite frankly hilarious. If we go over here...
Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing.
Turns out a scumbag swallowed it. This very scumbag that I'm chopping down to bits. Yeah, as you just said. It's the very same scumbag that I'm just kind of chopping down into nothing right now.
Like the kid, that core ain't coming back.
So yeah, this was kind of a lost cause. We came here without much purpose. So that kind of sucks, but eh.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Anyway, now we have hand grenades. Because why not? Hand grenades are pretty handy. And they're exactly what they sound like.
Wise to toss those things plenty far away.
They are pretty handy for dealing with clumps of
Even
enemies
gas
at a
fellas
distance.
need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky.
Yeah, gas fellas, I'm on them. Alright, let's get out of here.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Well, I mean, if we survived, there have to have been more survivors. Right? Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
So we didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Yeah, as I said, that's not about to stop us, so we're gonna move on to another stage. First, bronze spyglass, more
We
lore.
could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm actually gonna keep hand grenade
The
for now.
repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Oh, Ura.
Can't be too careful these days.
Oops. I was hoping he would say, if you fall off every now and again the bastion, he'll say, I've been meaning to install some guardrails. So that's funny. Anyway, now we're moving on to...
The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
So let's go there, shall we? Hopefully have a bit of better luck.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Flat. And now we get to something very obnoxious.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
Yeah. Stab weeds. These things are very annoying. They just kind of get in the way while you try to move around. Anyway, we go over here and we get something nasty. Stupid stab weeds. I always seem to walk into them whenever. They're just an annoyance more than anything.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
And this stage.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
And also we have landmines here.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Landmines are pretty useful. Problem is, I believe you can only have 2 at a time.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
I don't know, just about every living thing under the sun.
Quite a bit, as it turns out.
Yeah, what he said.
The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow.
And on the bright side, we get a lot of fragments.
His weight.
And now we have an enemy gauntlet. And this is where landmines become kind of useful, because they do a crap ton of damage.
Some spring to the kid's defense.
Anyway, we also got some assistance in the form of friendly squirts.
By the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah. I don't really see why this stage is nothing but an enemy gauntlet. I kind of don't see the point, honestly. Yeah, if they were gonna throw an enemy gauntlet, I don't see why they wouldn't throw it in later when you have like more weapons and specials at your disposal. Maybe that's just me, because honestly, a lot of the weapons you get later are awesome. I mean, I know I said the war machete was my favorite, but there are still some really neat ones we get later, and specials too. I'm really looking forward to showing them. But for now, I guess we can just kind of make do with what we have now by just slicing and dicing and chopping Julian fries and watching these gas fellas come to help us.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Yeah, more scumbag. I'm standing in a puddle. I'm standing in scumbag. Whatever it is that is. I don't want to think too hard about it, honestly.
Get real territorial around the core.
I wonder why. Probably it's because it's our only form of energy and light.
Free samples shows up.
Hello.
It ain't all bad. As a kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free.
Yeah. I mean, if there's no government, there's no taxes, so that's a plus.
That cage.
There's also, you know, a lack of stability. But, no taxes. That's gotta mean something good, right?
It's a troublesome scene, to be sure.
I don't have a good solution for what's going on here. There's a lot of visual noise. I'm trying to target the flamethrower, but these squirts keep getting in the way. There we go.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9,
Ow.
8, 7. Give or take a few seconds.
Shut up, Rox. Oh yeah, that's the narrator's name, by the way. His name is Rox. Oh god. Landmines. I'm being juggled. I am literally being juggled. Give me that.
Just got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
And we are getting the heck out of here. So that was rather chaotic, huh?
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
He must have been rather surprised. Unfortunately, we can't. He doesn't really change his expression on this game, on his model.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Anyway, now we can build something new, which the only thing left we can build is the forge. So now we can upgrade things. We can upgrade our repeater.
We can start right here.
I'm gonna take ammo
Turns out
capacity.
those old bones still have some spark in them.
I mean, you could probably use them to like light fires or something. Anyway. Yeah, the next stage is... Yeah, the next stage is fairly significant and kind of long from what I remember, so I think for now we're going to cut it. So, on the next video of Bastion, we'll be in the search of even more cores, and we may find something interesting. But until then, I'll catch you later.